Okay, so we are in Kev Walker's Sega Dungeon. um, so just gonna basically got the opportunity to film Kev's collection. So I'll just walk around and show you guys his stuff. So what's this, Kev? That's like a rucksack or something.
Yeah, Echo Films, they're the distributor for Sega in Portugal, and that's sort of a promotional item that they did back in the 90s, I think.
Cool. And we got a boxed Master System 2 in there, have we?
The black one, that's a sales rep's case from Belgium.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen them. I don't have one myself. They go for quite big money these days, don't they?
Yeah, they're not common, but those are the sort of more common of the three.
And then we've got a Lucky Dime Caper Special Limited Edition there. Along with, and we'll start going through some of these games now.
So there's some of the earlier PAL and NTSC release games.
Just, yeah, you got different variants of each.
Yeah.
I see. How long have you been collecting, Kev?
This time it was about 10 years, but probably about 20 years in total. But this is the accumulation of about 10 years of collecting.
10 years, blimey. Have you ever valued it?
Yeah, I've totted it up and it came to about 70k.
Blimey.
A big portion of that is the tech toy stuff.
Yeah. We'll come on to that in just a sec.
So that's quite an interesting piece, that one. That's a French Disney gift set. That was only sold in France at Disneyland Paris and via mail order. So that's quite a rare piece, that.
Nice. I've seen double packs occasionally crop up.
Oh yeah, there'll be the Telstar double packs, really rare, only released in the UK, those.
What are the games behind it?
So these are pretty rare, these unicorn games, these. James Buster Douglas. Pretty
Wow.
rare one, that.
Yep.
Pretty pricey one. Next one is the Mahjong variant, Mahjong. So the cartridge inside is still Mahjong.
Right.
But the manual says Mahjong, and I think it was just they decided to do a different translation. That's the only difference between Mahjong and Mahjong. That's quite a rare one, that one. And then the other one, Championship Hockey. This is quite rare because even though it's a European game, it only seems to get a UK release. So it only seems to show up in the UK.
Yeah, I remember on my one there's a little card in it that's got a Birmingham address.
Oh right, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
For US Gold, so cool.
So then you get onto the later release PAL games there.
And we've got quite a few Lion Kings there, I can see.
Yeah, regional variants, so the covers are different depending on which European region they're released in.
And then Masters of Combat, of course.
That's pretty much a grail, that, isn't it?
Yeah, just tough to find them these days. Brilliant. Okay.
Same with Winter Olympics, plenty of European variants.
Yeah, all different variants, aren't they? Nice. More boxed Master Systems
they're
up there.
actually all different if you look closely. On that Master System 2, it's got a red 2. They're all blue normally.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember talking about that one on the chat with you and Mark, I think, a good year or so ago. One cropped up with the...
It's a never-ending thing with Sega. You start with the variants, you'll never finish.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming on to some of the Portuguese bits here. So what are these?
So these are what they call Portuguese purples, and these were released by a company called Echo Films, who was Sega's distributor in Portugal. A lot of them were just tech-toy games that were imported as overstock from Brazil, and they even used the same manuals sometimes, although most of them they did get better manuals, and obviously the Portuguese covers.
Awesome, yeah, I've got 5 or 6 of them myself. Still a long way to go. I think Asterix is the bugger to find, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the last one you get.
We've got some more variants here
US
as well.
Gold, maybe, US Gold Dictator.
And then we've got
that's
a Mark III set there.
Yeah, you can fit all on one shelf, full set on one shelf.
Nice. And then we're on to your Brazilian games here. We're coming a bit closer.
Absolutely love this stuff. It's so rare. Even in Brazil, if you go to Brazil, you'll never see them. They're just so rare.
Any standouts that were particularly tricky to find?
I wouldn't say tricky, but these two, Legend of Illusion, Mickey's Ultimate Challenge, a lot of guys like to go for the exclusives, region exclusives. That's 2 of them. They're like £1,000 each in Brazil.
Right.
Which you can imagine what £1,000 in Brazil is. It's a fortune.
Yeah, the artwork is awesome, and they did a great job of porting these across, didn't they? I think.
Yeah, Game Gear folks.
And we've got a Master System compact there.
Unfortunately, they don't actually work in the UK, so it's more of a display piece, that.
So you have a full tech toy set now?
I do. 3 of them are actually on the way as we speak.
So they're the last 3, are they?
The last 3 are needed, yeah. But it's a strange thing with the tech toy things, because things that we consider to be quite common can actually be very, very rare over there. So a game like Aerial Assault, I don't know, is it a £10 game over here?
Sure.
It's probably £700 over there.
Blimey. And then you've got a couple of other of those cased Master Systems there.
The blue one, they were used for both Master System 1 and Mega Drive 1. And that was more of a rental case for a Sega Master System Plus. The red one is a sales rep case, and that came with a super system. So that had all the toys in it, all the bells and whistles, the glasses, the gun, 2 pads.
Cool.
So these are all sort of magazines from back in the day. There's a few Portuguese ones here which are quite rare. They're like a Sega Club newsletter. Extremely rare. I think they're the only foreign ones I have. Most of them are British ones. So Sega XS, I love a bit of cheating. I'm not very good at gaming, so that comes in handy. There's, these early Sega magazines. So S-Mag, it later became
Sega
Pro.
Yeah.
But before this, it was actually the Sega newsletter. So before this first issue, there's actually 4 Sega Club newsletters. They're extremely rare, and they're about somewhere in a folder.
I've got a couple of these that I've bought. I think I'm up to like 4 of them now, but they're not cheap.
Yeah, they're not. They've gone so high. I think there's only 12 of them in there, 12 or 13.
12 or 13.
Yeah.
Then
they migrated over. Yeah, Me Machines, Sega, Me Machines, Sega Pro. These are a bit later, these ones in the 90s, but because the earlier ones featured the Sega Master System, you've then got to complete the full set, which means you're going into Sega Saturn territory.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea, but need the full set.
We've got a little Woolworths bargain bin.
Yeah, but whenever I saw Spurs, like, if you go to a shop like a CEX, even though you've got the game, it seems rude to leave it behind. So you just pick them up. So I just pick them up, put them in there, and then they stay in there for a year or two, and you find that prices have gone up. So to fund other games, you sell bits on.
Yeah, bro. Okay, and we've got some others just down here. So you've got a few little of the homebrews there.
Yeah, so there are some homebrews and some unreleased games.
Yeah, I recognise this one.
Yeah, that's not to be confused with a real thing that doesn't exist, but it was featured on the back of the box.
I remember it being on the back of the console box, wasn't it?
You got the game mixed up. Echo Films didn't realise that the Sega didn't actually have the license for Tasman Escape from Mars. It was for Tasmania in Europe. They had the license in Brazil, but not in Europe, so it got pulled before release.
Cool. And they got a little Sonic on a bike with a cool hat.
It should be Alex Kidd really, but I couldn't find one. So there's lots more in a cupboard upstairs and all over the house, but displaying it can be a bit of an issue.
Cool. Nice one, mate. Thanks for that.